So, Gingerbread's world privacy tour has taken him to the land of the rising sun, and he has enjoyed so much that time without Meghan that he's willing to stay. That is, if Japan accepts him. Would they? And we can see him here at the main event, allegedly answering the question, あなたの身長はどれくらいですか? Which is Japanese for, how high are you exactly? Hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And so Harry was in Japan to emulate the Duchess of Sausages in that absolutely not a staged delight in front of everyone. But to be fair, I think Methane was being serious when she was mocking herself, calling herself a fraud. But Harry is really trying to be happy for once. And not gonna lie, if I was in Japan, I would be happy too. I'm sure that one of the perks that Gingerbread would enjoy would be any capsule hotel, which are rather convenient, and maybe they can provide him with mobile signal jamming so Meghan cannot locate him there. And he could also visit the 24/7 karaoke bars where he could sing hits such as the Beatles' Free as a Bird, or something heavier like Iron Maiden's Run to the Hills, or perhaps my favorite, I Want to Break Free. But now that we are talking about songs, one of my favorite topics, by the way, I need to share with you this meme from Memes by Kai. Ivory and Ivory living together in harmony. I miss the 80s, but you know that I always give myself a free pass when it comes to talking about how men look. And yes, people are talking about how Harry looks right now, such as Meghan's mole. I hate to be so blunt, but damn, Harry looks like shite. I don't feel sorry for him one bit. 2016 versus 2003, take note, fellas. Marrying a narc will end badly for you. And I thought that as long as we take care of ourselves, we work out and watch what we put in our mouths, most men age like fine wine. But in Harry's case, we are not talking about wine, but rather moonshine. Or in the words of the Caribbean prince, wow, Prince Harry has fallen. Look at him, the prince that once was. The charities that are on the board behind him were built and created by Kensington Palace staff. He is now surrounded by vultures, isolated, brainwashed, and broken by a narcissist. And I don't know why this reminds me of this meme that we get thanks to Cathy 2024. Harry has commissioned a sculpture to be placed at the Montecito Farmers Market, so everyone can sit at the feet of the Green Garden Goddess and worship her. Just kidding. Well, I think it's appropriate that she's green. Isn't that the color of envy? But I don't know why this statue reminds me of someone, but whatever. But between statues, idols, and icons, we have this headline. Can we have a group hug? Prince Harry is embraced by South African choir and tells them to keep spreading the love after its conductor said he was so modest for such an icon. And before we try to make sense of that, I need to share with you the meme from Charles Boy's Mail. Of course he is an icon. You con, he cons, and so forth. You know that Harry and Meghan are all for action, right? But I think this is the right verb to describe them. But I have pressing questions about this South African choir. I understand that not everybody is aware of royal drama, and much less when it has to do directly with the Montecito morons. Are those singers and the director aware of how the Harkles treated their home country? I believe not, and that's why it's my duty to remind the world of what happened 1 year ago when the words Futseg Meghan, and I apologize for my pronunciation, were trending worldwide. So that might be the reason someone decided to play a trick on this pair and share, let's say, not his best angle. And before you ask, yes, this image is real, taken straight from the Daily Fail. And it's not like they are a good source of news, but it's not in their best interest to be using artificial intelligence yet, because otherwise they would have come up with Meghan at Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert in Los Angeles, which was packed with celebrities, and Meghan claims to have assisted, but somehow nobody noticed her. Nobody took photos or video or anything. And you know how Meghan has tried to leech from Taylor's super celebrity status, inviting her to Ours Wives, which the singer politely and smartly declined. That was a how dare you moment for the squaddies that tried to pretend Taylor's star power was declining. And candid photos have been rolling in nonstop, like this one of Emma Stone with her friends at the concert. You are going to tell me that nobody could take pictures of the Duchess of Sausages? Seriously? But as Canel says, when you went to a Taylor Swift concert and still no one noticed you, so you have your PR call every news to drop that you were there. Life after failing at royalty is truly a low-grade hostel. Lesson: hierarchy exists everywhere. There are VIPs and then there is the rest. And yeah, you remember that it was Taylor Swift who invited William on stage, so everybody else can just stay mad. And this is worth mentioning. Shared by Cameron Walker, the Prince of Wales is the #1 public figure a majority of Americans feel good about and that Republicans and Democrats can agree on, according to a new Gallup News poll. That's why I call uniting countries for all the hate that Prince William and Catherine have to deal with online and offline. Today I had some squaddies on my replies, by the way. It's nice to see how the public really feels about them. But you know that Methane will keep turning this into a competition, as she couldn't stand Victoria Beckham taking the spotlight from her and she had to retain it at all costs. The same has happened with every single person that has dared to stand in between Meghan and the cameras. And I mean any kind of camera. Meghan is rather inclusive, I must say, about this. She doesn't discriminate about photo quality as long as it's pointed in her direction. And you know that I do my best to make you smile, but sometimes the media is the best parody of itself. GB News: King Charles will allow Meghan Markle to keep Sussex title even if Duchess runs for US president? I mean, what is this? How did they come up with this kind of headlines? And I'm not going to mention the person behind these articles, but all I'm going to say is that it's the same journalist that wrote hits such as Meghan and Harry are actually friends with John Travolta, or Princess Beatrice is King Charles' secret weapon in royal family feud with Prince Harry, and my favorite, Princess Kate helping King Charles during Prince William and Prince Harry's feud, as in, and I kid you not, help William and Harry go back to speaking terms. No, really, I thought that I stretch things sometimes, but now I realize that I must do better. My Royal Roguies, I'm thankful that in the past 30 days, more than 1 million Roguies have enjoyed my videos, which I have a lot of fun making, but only a fraction of that million has subscribed. So what are you waiting for? All you need to do is to support my channel, is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and it's free. And remember, much love and bliss.